Okay. You guys ready to talk about some news? Because we got a ton of Toku news today. I went live 2 hours early, an hour and a half early. I'm gonna be honest. I tried to smidge it a little bit, but I did go live an hour and a half early because we have so much freaking news to talk about. So let's start out with the one we've been waiting a few months for, Gozyuger Wolf Wild. We officially have pictures of Gozyuger Wolf Wild, or Wild Gozyuger Wolf, whatever you want to call it. That's not it. There you go. It's the ring. Look, guys, the ring. And you're like, oh, that looks like the Gozyuger Wolf ring with a few little things on it. Look, it's got wings. Wait. It's got wings that pops out. It's got wings that pops out too. When you put it in the TegaSword, the wings come and pop out. This part can come up. I thought that looked cool, but y'all want to see the form. The form is the important part, right? This is what Gozyuger Wolf Wild will look like with the Orca Buster right there. The Orca Buster 50/50, which just... I'm so happy about it. I'm so happy at how good this looks. It looks pretty much how I assumed it was. We'll get a better picture here a little later on, but I think it looks beautiful. The gold being more prominent and jetting out more from the suit. Mwah. Mwah. Of course, we're in the Reiwa era now, so a few trends are happening. One of the trends that have just recently started happening is that this form is basically Boon 119, which means it's going to be around for a few episodes, and then the team will get a power-up later. This is just our red-only power-up. So this is Gozyuger Wolf, or Wild Gozyuger Wolf. I keep calling it Gozyuger Wolf Wild. I don't know where the Wild goes yet, either or. But we got better pictures of it right here in its action hero form, its toy form. And goddamn, once again, I think this is a good-looking suit. I think this is a great-looking suit. It's not too gaudy and too overly gold as... what's the King Oger one called? The King Oger red power-up? I think that one's just very, very, like... This is a lot. Oh, my God. But it's enough. It sort of reminds me of Dino Thunder's power-up. King Kuwagata Oger, thank you. It reminds me of Dino Thunder's power-up, where it's just like, hey, let's put these jetting parts off the suit a little more. And I think it looks great. It's like, not too much, it's just enough. And then we get to the Orca Buster. The Orca Buster 50/50, which, if I've got to say, let me just say, this might be one of my favorite weapons in all of Super Sentai. This might be one of my favorite weapons in all of Super Sentai. I think it looks so freaking good. You can see it here with all the rings in, and I think that shit looks so sick. It sort of reminds me, somebody in the Discord said it too. It like up here reminded me of Boon 1119. Because this is like the first part I saw of it, and I was like, that looks crazy. That's just Boom 119. And then I looked at it as a whole, and I was like, oh, wait, no. This whole thing looks fire. You can kind of tell it's an orca. You can kind of tell it's an orca whale. But, like, more or less, it's just a gun with a thing around it. But the big thing about this is we've heard leaks about this. And we were all wondering what it's going to look like on the TegaSword. Because it does have a TegaSword. It can combine with the TegaSword. And this is what it will look like with the TegaSword. And I think, and I was looking at this and I was like, oh my God, that's kind of fire. Look at this whole armor set that goes over the TegaSword. This might make me get this just to improve the TegaSword. Because this is a way cooler thing to display than the TegaSword. But can I really point out something to you guys that I realized that I was looking at and I was like, that's odd. That's different. That's Shinken Maru. The sword is just Shinken Maru. And who has the Shinkenger ring right now? Oh, that's right. A fire candle does. Interesting. Interesting. So how, in the next couple of episodes, we go from Fire Candle having the Shinkenger ring to Gozyu's Wild Wolf, the TegaSword version, holding Shinken Maru, is a very interesting thought. It's a very interesting thing to rattle around in your head. It's very, very interesting and exciting. I dig this mecha formation so much. I think it looks beautiful. I dig the Orca Buster. Is it enough to get me to buy another Gozyuger toy after I already said I've, swore off Gozyuger toys? I don't know. I don't know. But here's what the box looks like. Better pick it. GozyuWolf Wild Gozyuwolf Wolf right there. And the Orca Buster being all small. You can pre-order it right now on Toku Collectibles. Code Hawkillies for 5% off your order. What's up, Big Shane? Leaks were pretty accurate. Leaks were pretty much spot on with this one. Although like I didn't know how the TegaSword would look. I don't think we got a very good sketch leak. We got more of an outline. But I think this looks amazing. I think this it might solve most of my problems with TegaSword the toy. But yeah, I'm excited to see what comes about with this. Fire Candle joins the team.